Hello, and welcome once again to the Drunken Kelts, my friends. Tonight you're blessed with myself, obviously, Balti the Bastard, but I have a very special guest for you. Balby, please reveal yourself to the people. Knowing that way, we don't want any more charges coming your way.
I don't know how special I am, but I'm definitely here.
He's definitely here, and he's definitely playing games, as are we all. And it's Drunken Kelt style, and you know how we do. So what are we playing tonight, Balby, mate? I mean, I know we're going to get into some shit, but I just want to know what you're playing right now, because it's pretty mad.
I'm playing Tales of Berseria at the minute, which actually doesn't allow you to stream.
Yep. Is it like a PS3 HD remaster or some shit like that? Like?
No, it's just it's an actual PS4 game. It came out, I think, sometime last year.
Right.
I think it did. It's the latest Tales game, anyway. But yeah, they don't allow you to stream these Tales games. The publisher of the game doesn't let you stream them.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, we're going to get into that, but first of all, I need to explain to the people, right, I'm going to be playing a bit of Gran Turismo Sport as we talk on the podcast. I may be editing video, do you know what I mean? I'll edit some videos in here of what games we're talking about. And basically me and my man Balby are going to be talking about what games we've enjoyed this year, what games we're looking forward to, what games we're playing the new, and that's it. As simple as that. So, as we're saying, you're playing Tales of Vesperia, is that right? Vesperia?
No, Berseria. You got one of them
Vesperia.
Right. Where did you pull that name from? Where did
Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah, that's actually one.
What is Vesperia one? A different one? Tales of Vesperia is a different one.
Tales of Vesperia is a different
That's
one.
the one I remember. Where's that for? What was that one?
It was an Xbox 360 exclusive, mate.
Maybe I've played that, mate. Because I was 360 till I died, man. Until I actually bought a PS3, you know. But no, but I played like. People have got to realise, Bobby, here, you're like a kind of JRPG connoisseur, aren't you? Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah, definitely, mate, yeah.
Right.
Well, an RPG connoisseur altogether. It doesn't have to be JRPG.
Oh, it doesn't need to be a Japanese one. He's just all over, me. This boy's all over everything, man. He is, though. Man. Because what was that other game you were talking about in our last video? Was Elix. What a game, man.
Yeah. That was,
really niche as fuck.
Yeah, niche as fuck and hard as fuck, but
it looks so minted.
It was. If you could break past the first 20 hours of the game, it was good. it took that long for it
to get good. That long for you to get the killer moves. See, it's games like that I check out, and man, and that's what's good about the Drunken Kelts. We've got a lot of different perspectives here. Do you know what I mean? I like my action games and stuff like that, man. So we can bring a large, fucking, section of games to you, motherfuckers. But what we were talking about earlier on, Bobby, was the game. I think don't get it twisted, mate. Game most people have enjoyed the most this year is God of War, man.
Oh God, yeah, definitely. Definitely, it was my top game of the fucking decade, mate. I don't know about just this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's something else completely. It really is. If you're a gamer, I wonder though, Bobby. See if you're a fucking, I don't know what they call the cunt, softcore, or like a fucking part-time gamer or whatever. Have you got the time to get a casual gamer? Yeah, you got the time to get into a God of War and get the best out of that experience?
I'd say you could pick up and play now and again, but to actually experience it fully and fully immerse yourself in that world, you just need to be absolutely fucking on it, don't you?
There's some hours that need to be put in.
Yeah, there's some hours, man. You can play straight through it and rush through it if you want, but I mean, you're not going to experience the game. Not in my opinion, anyway. One
thing I do like though, Bobby, man, right at the beginning of the game, if these folk can get like 1 hour, 1.5 hours in, they're going to be doing that first boss battle, which is the battle with the stranger.
Something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way, fuckers, man, if you're not watching this shit, but come on, this is Drunken Kelts, mate. Aye, but...
Yeah, we're talking about games we've played, so there's going to be spoilers.
Exactly, and it's not as if we're spoiling anything for anybody with God of War right now, really, are we, Bobby? Let's be honest.
Half the fucking world's played it, so...
Exactly. But anyway, the first fight with the stranger, man, how epic is that shit?
That fucking... I've never seen an opening to a game that good for a long time.
Do you know what it reminded me of? Mate, how much it blew my mind. Remember the first time you seen The Matrix?
Yeah. It was
and it's just like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? They're slowing shit down.
Yeah. You go to you got a group of mates, it's the kind of thing you're all talking about for about an hour.
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
probably
mate.
more. Well, but that actual first fight, you're talking about that for a good hour. You're like fucking amazed by it.
Aye. Mate, and that's why I was like, G was playing it, man, and he only played the bit, you know, where you're walking through the tree stump.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, man. I goes, mate, you need to play it for more than 20 minutes, man. You need to fucking get there, get that. The next thing he's messaging me back, whoa, I played that fight. I'm like, yes, man. Because that really does fucking launch you into wanting to play the whole game, doesn't it? See what's coming next.
That sets the tone of the game, and the whole game just carries on getting more and more epic.
Aye, I mean,
it's like you can't even put into words the scale of like epicness that the game goes into.
Mate, you just said a key word there, scale. The scale of that game, man.
The scale of it is just...
It really is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, these cunts go above and beyond.
Like I say, I've not seen an opening to a game since when I was younger, and probably played the first God of War and the second one, and that's what it kind of felt like. I mean, I think it's more epic now because of obviously the advanced graphics and everything, but
of course, mate.
That's what it kind of felt like. It kind of felt like, remember when you were first playing that game and you like God of War was like fucking, you took down a boss for the first time on God of War, the first one or the second one or whatever, and he was like, oh my god, what the hell, or like even a Devil May Cry or something like that.
Yeah, mate, the production value when you actually seen some Hollywood production value.
Yeah, the games, like, there's not been games that have done that for a long time. It's just been, a lot of them have been just full of filler and stuff like that just doesn't need to be in games.
There's lots of filler in games now. God of War, I think, stayed away from that completely, man. They done really well with that, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It is a complete game, mate. It's credit to them, really. You
were quite lucky, Bobby, man. You're playing on the PS Pro, aren't you? With the 4K monitor and shit, man, resolution. Or your 4K fucking display you've got in the house, whatever. Man, I'm playing on a normal console scum PS4, and the shit is amazing. The shit is amazing, man. It's still amazing, that's what I mean. I can only fucking fathom what it's going to look like when I upgrade, do you know what I mean? But that's just my personal thing, mate. I ain't upgrading to my PS5's it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it is good, but to be honest, the way they've pushed that game is like really showcasing what the PS4 can do. It's like, it's alright having your supposed better console being the Xbox One.
Well, the Xbox One X, is much more powerful. But what they're playing on it, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's alright having the better console in terms of power, but if you can't push your games to the limit, then what's the point?
Exactly. And
that's exactly what God of War does.
Mate. I know there's I've got like a few mates that's PC Master Race, Bobby. And they've seen God of War on, they've seen clips of God of War and gone like, my god, we cannot believe this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like that. We seen this thing and thought it was some fucking like early access thing. You know what I mean? Like when they see the environments, they don't see the God of War guy. Do you know what I mean? Kratos.
Yeah.
And they think it's like some fucking early access mad super duper PC game. And you're like, no mate, I'm playing on this on my fucking £300 PS4 I bought at launch, cunts. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't beat that, like,
You
value for money
cannot
there.
beat
You
that.
cannot beat it. You can't beat it.
No.
It's alright spending thousands on a PC and then playing a game. You expect it to fucking look
Oh.
that good if you're spending thousands on it. When you're spending 300 quid on a PS4 and you get that, it's like fucking blows your mind.
It fucking that's a good way to think about it, Bobby. Because I mean, I suspect you've been there yourself, mate. I've been there, mate. I built a PC. I built a mega PC just before the PS4 came out. I built a PC that's on spec of the PS4, right? At least it's actually more, right? But at very least at the PS4, the original console. See, within 2 years of that, I couldn't play games on the PC anymore because I needed this or that or what. You know what I mean? But my PS4's chugging along strong. Well, now, how many years are we into the fucking PS4's life?
6, 7, surely.
Aye, mate, at least 6 years into the PS4's life. And the thing is just creating graphics that still astounds me.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. The thing is, they've always seemed to be able to pull it out of the bag with pushing the machines to the limits as well. Because, like, I know I wasn't PS3. Like, I was not on that store.
No,
I was on Xbox
I was
360.
a 360 guy, man.
Yeah, but to give him credit, when they dropped Last of Us and I played that, mate, I was like, whoa, that blew everything away that I played in that generation.
That Last of Us did blow everything away, actually, when you say that, Bobby, because Last of Us made me buy a PS3.
Yeah. That's what I got it for. It's the only reason I got it. But you see, they waited till right at the end of the console cycle, and then they thought, all right, we'll push this console to the limits. You know, I mean, if they'd have done that sooner, I might have bought it sooner. That's the only problem.
I mean, I remember, like, it was deep in the life cycle, man. You're talking about 7-8 years in. And I was sitting with my Xbox, probably with my third Xbox, man, by the time, because they broke all the fucking time, mate. They weren't good, man. And I got a couple of replacements and that, but I think I did buy, I bought my first original one, then I bought one of the fancy Halo versions, you know, I opened it up and I had the, whatever it was, the ding, I had the wee Halo noise, it was a custom console, loved it, man. But, you know what I mean, I bought 2 of the fuckers, and then, even then, it was about another 3 years I had that custom one, and I was thinking, look at all the games that I've not played on PlayStation. They've got Uncharted, they've got Killzone, all the exclusives I was looking at, and I knew Last of Us was coming out. So I was just like, fuck it. Trade in my Xbox and I'll go and grab myself a PlayStation 3. Mate, I wish I'd have bought a brand new one because I ended up spending money on a new drive, a new fucking pad, new everything, mate. But when I got the games on it, mate, I was blown away. Blown away by the fucking quality of that shit.
Yeah. I'm saying it's credit to them, really. Fucking, but I think they did leave it too late. I mean, they probably just didn't have the money or whatever to pull that off so early in the console cycle. But I don't know. They left it late to pull out the Last of Us, which if they'd have pulled that out mid-cycle, that'd probably been a game changer for the last generation.
Oh, mate, aye, man. Imagine. But I mean, you've got to think they were bringing out all the Uncharteds. They had all the Uncharteds, man, and how big they were. They still never swayed it.
But to be fair, they're good games, and I played 1, 2, 3, and 4. I played them all.
I played them all, aye.
But back then, I wasn't too fussed about an Uncharted game simply because I wasn't buying the console just for that action experience.
Exactly, mate.
But when they brought out Last of Us, that kind of hit that ticked every box for me. I was like, oh, that's just everything I want.
See, this is interesting, actually, you saying that, Bobby, because I don't really hear this much. And I think this is one of the biggest moments for PlayStation, was that Last of Us game. It made me a dedicated Xbox 360 guy change, and I dragged as many cunts as I could with me while I was doing it.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah.
Mate, yes, you were telling all your mates, buy a PlayStation, mate. Get a fucking PlayStation, I'm on PSN now. Blah, 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 weren't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I eventually talked G into it, but Nev got one off his brother for free. Fucking everybody ended up getting it. And then before you know it, the new consoles are coming out. Xbox released that stupid Kinect pish. Make it a fucking absolute add-on buy-in day one. Remember that when they released it?
Yeah.
It was you had to buy
It's
it.
got to be fucking online only. All the games, DRM, and all this shit.
Aye,
You know
man.
what I mean?
So it was obvious we were all going to go to PlayStation. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, it was kind of a combination of The Last of Us coming out and then Xbox fucking up that like converted me. But you know, after you play The Last of Us and I played Uncharted, I was like, I want to see what else comes out from this like studio, and I'm not going to see that if I buy an Xbox.
Totally, man.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
but
They
let's
just fucking
not
Naughty
get
Dog
it
just won us
twisted. I
over.
mean, Xbox 360 was the place to be, wasn't it, for years? But
Oh,
it
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
anymore.
It was definitely, yeah. They just did everything right. They just got it right, and I think back then when the Xbox 360 released, it was released like something like 4 to 6 months before the PlayStation 3 as well.
Oh, it was a good 6 months at least, mate. Aye,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so they kind of got ahead of that.
Oh,
in
they
that
definitely
respect
did.
anyway.
I remember sitting. I mean, I never had it, but G had it. Export. He bought it off eBay because you couldn't buy it in the shops at the time. Couldn't buy it in the shops, so we actually bought it off eBay. Mate, I think he paid the wee bit extra, not too much, you know what I mean? But and he got it with a couple of pads and a couple of games, and one of the games he got at the time was the EA Sports Fight Night. And I swear to fuck, you put this game on the day, it still looks good. Do you know what I mean? But at the time, there was nothing like this. It was next level shit. And we used to laugh at our mates that came up, because we had a lot of mates that played PlayStation hardcore till they die, even in the dark days, you know, when they were offline for 6 months and all that crap. These cunts were still rating PlayStation, but they came through, mate, and they looked at this shit and they were just like, my God, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to be fair, fucking, you can't dispute PS2. I mean, that thing...
PS2 was the best-selling console ever, I think, was it not?
Yeah, it's fucking had some brilliant games on it, that did, and that was a beast of a machine. That thing was indestructible. That PS2 was just completely indestructible.
You're a man after my own heart, dropping it off of shelves and shit.
Yeah, God, that thing, it could survive.
Mate, I seen a couple of 4-foot falls with that thing, man, and it survived.
Yeah, it was a fucking tank of a machine. I mean, that's the problem with these machines now, they're fucking so delicate. I suppose they have got more tech in them now, I suppose. You can't really, you know.
Aye, mate, you don't want to be banging them about. But I tell you what, you talk about tech and all that, man. I bought that PlayStation 4 on launch. And you know how they always say launch consoles are dodgy? Don't buy launch consoles.
Yeah.
It's still going strong. Do you know what I mean? PS4 still going strong to this day. And you best believe I've had hours out of that fucking thing. I know I've put over in fucking 300 hours of Witcher, fucking 200 hours of Destiny, fucking hundreds of hours of other shit. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, mate. Same here.
But anyway, we went on a kind of wee tangent there, Bobby. Let's get to our first topic.
Okay, yeah, but we can talk about the old consoles for days.
Oh, we could, man. We could. But, I mean, even though we weren't going to talk about that, it's good for people to know where we're coming from. You know, this is episode 1 in the Drunken Kelts podcast. If you don't know, here, we've not got any sponsors. We will have a Patreon soon. You want to give us £1 a month? On you go, mate. You know what I mean? I'll give you a wee fucking bubbly for that shite, mate. You know what that is, man. But no, seriously, we will be setting up a Patreon. We will be doing some proper shit, proper in the future. I mean, Bobby, you've just got your wee camera now, haven't you? You're streaming, people can see you.
Yeah, see me ugly mug.
Yep, and I mean, that's what people want, isn't it? Is that what people want? If you want to see me, you want to see Bobby, no?
Well, I would have thought so.
No, they would, wouldn't we? Because we're two hunky gentlemen. But anyway, regardless of that shite, right? We're talking about games here. This is a gaming podcast. This is Drunken Kelts, and we're here to talk about the games. So we just went in a wee tangent there about past consoles, where we're coming from, what we're playing, what we love, all that. But let's go to this year. Let's focus more on this year. We've already talked about God of War, okay? Well, basically, we're not going to talk about God of War anymore. I want to know what else has impressed you this year up until now. And I know a few games right off the top of my head that I think has impressed you, but I want to hear what you're saying. What's your memories for the first 6 months of gaming in this year, 7 months?
Well, see, I've been playing a lot of things that were out last year, but I mean, are you talking about
I
this
love
year
it.
only? Like games?
Just what you've been playing this year, mate. This year, just this year.
Oh, well, Monster Hunter World's got to have a shout.
Booyaka, because that was February, mate. I knew you were playing that shit, mate. Then you killed that, basically, did you know?
Just a bit, yeah. Played it non-stop for about 2 or 3 months, didn't I? Non-stop.
I mean, and the thing about Monster Hunter, what I read, you know, I never actually get sucked into that shit, man, but I read that they kept updating the shit, they kept adding new shit for free, they kept fucking the community going.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Still doing it now. Still doing it now. To this day, they're adding new fucking monsters all the time. I mean, they've just got a new monster in there that's actually a behemoth out of Final Fantasy.
Wow.
So,
I mean, that's to be
partnering
commended.
up with other games. Yeah.
Aye, and they've got like a wee Mega Man in there and all sorts of stuff, haven't they? They've got all sorts of stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean they've had characters out of Street Fighter in there. Obviously, it's Capcom, so they can easily do that. But I mean, actually getting a monster it's like a very well-known monster, and it's like one of probably the best-known enemies, creatures you can fight in Final Fantasy, and they've got it in to their game.
That's mint, man. That is mint.
So, yeah,
because
it is.
I mean, let's get this straight for the people, mate. You're not just one of these motherfuckers that's hopped on the franchise and it's jumped to PS4. You've played the older games.
No. I've played them all, but well, not all, but I've played a good amount of them.
Majority of them.
To be fair,
and they were all on. Am I right in saying they were on Nintendo DS? They started on PlayStation and then they.
Yeah, there was a lot of handheld ones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
What was the first one on like
much
PlayStation 2 or some shit? Was the first one
Well,
actually on a home console?
The first one I played was on PlayStation 2. Yeah, I don't
No
know
way.
where the first
And then
one was
they went
actually at.
handheld for there all the time.
Yeah,
And cunts have been
well,
crying out for a mainstream console version of it, as far as I was led to believe in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know as a fact like if that was just handheld from there on or not, but I know that the first one I played was PS2. Then the next one I played was on a handheld, and I played 2 on a handheld after that. So, yeah.
Mental.
This is like the first mainstream console Monster Hunter for a long while.
Exactly, mate, and they've nailed it. They've knocked it out of the fucking park, man.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Fucking sales have
And
gone
it's
through the roof,
Capcom.
like,
I mean,
more than what they
Capcom were
expected.
doing a lot of wrong shit for a while.
Capcom was the name of fucking... It was basically EA for a few years, weren't they?
Yeah, mate. Basically, aye, man. So, you've enjoyed Monster Hunter World. I think back in that time, that year, I don't even know what I was playing, mate. I think Next Machina jumps into my thing, the arcade shit, even though it was released the year before. But I was getting heavily into that for a period of time, you know. Well, let's move on for February now. What was your next game after fucking Monster Hunter then, mate? What was the next thing that kind of grabbed you this year, you think? If you can remember, man.
It's probably gonna be down the JRP. Well, after Monster Hunter, I played Hellblade, and that was out. I don't know if it was the year before that. Was it last year?
Mate, I know, but you played that this year, mate. I remember you telling me about that.
Hellblade, mate, fucking genius game, absolute genius game.
Genius, mate. And you know Xbox have bought them. They've bought that studio now. They've bought Ninja Theory.
Have they?
Aye, so the next game that they release is going to be an Xbox exclusive.
Oh, well, they're missing out on a lot of sales.
How shit's that, man? Exactly. Aye, but they've gave them security for years, probably. They've just went up with a fat check, mate, and goes, boom, boys. Yeah, make us a game and there's a fucking few million. Take that.
Yeah, well, they know why. They know why they did that. It's because they saw fucking
Because they're
Hellblade
good
and
games,
saw
man.
how
Exactly,
impactful it
man.
was, and just thought, well, we
Senua's
need a sequel to that
Sacrifices, is it called? It's a mixture between Celtic and Viking shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Now,
But it's
if you
just-
don't
it's
think
just
that's
the-
up the Drunken Kelt Street, what the fuck are these cunts doing, mate? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely is on our fucking level. But it wasn't even. I mean, I love stuff like that, the Celtic and fucking, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like that as the mythology and all that kind of stuff. And Well, it wasn't even that got me in this game. It was just it was how atmospheric the game is and what it played. What it did, it played with your fucking mind, in your ears and senses. It played with your senses, and the game was so good for that.
That's right, because that's what they talk about is like they're trying to simulate mental illness in a way. Things like dementia.
And it actually
things...
did. You could actually put yourself like I've not got such a mental illness as that, but.
But when you're in that, when you're putting yourself when you're playing, when you're playing the character, you're putting yourself in that. Bobby, did you feel it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you have to wear an earpiece or headphones or something for it to experience it properly, because you get that proper feeling like someone's talking to you from behind you, and then in front of you, at side of you, and you.
That's another thing they said was play it with a headset. That's another thing they said, play it with a headset.
It makes you lose your mind, mate. You start looking around you. I was getting freaked out.
Yeah, man.
I was thinking, I was playing along the game, and I heard a whisper or something, and I thought someone was at the side of me trying to like talk to me or something. I was like, what was that? And I kept turning around, and it was sending me fucking nuts, mate.
Aye, mate, but that's the thing, it does add to the experience. And the thing is, mate, I'm so old school, mate. Surround sound was like a new thing back in the day, you know what I mean? You used to need to press a button in your fucking headphones to get surround sound, but nowadays, any set of head cans you put into that shit's got it all gone. Do you know what I mean? If you get a good enough one, man, it's going to sound like cunts are actually stepping on your fucking back. You know what I mean, man, when they come up to you. So, I love all that shit, Bobby, man.
You've not played it yet, have you?
Played what?
Hellblade.
Hellblade, no, I haven't played it.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to play it. I watched a wee bit of the streams as you put it up and Neville put it.
Yeah, you can't really watch too much though. There's just watching it for 10 minutes is going to spoil
Bobby,
something, you know what I mean?
Can you explain to people what I'm like with spoilers?
Fucking anal. That's what you like with fucking spoilers.
Anal retenal, man. Definitely, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, but you can't watch too much of Hellblade because it gives too much away.
If Bobby tells me the colour of cunt's hair that hits fucking Spider-Man in his next movie, I don't want to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember you was getting dead fucking pissed off at one point because you was only just thinking about getting Monster Hunter, and I started talking about it and you got pissed off. I was like, you're only thinking about it. Why are you getting pissed off? You're not saying you're definitely gonna get it, and you were getting all fucking anal about it. I was like, all right, I'll shut up then.
You tell me about Hunters of Cool Armor you could get and all that, and I'm like, man, you're ruining this game for me, man.
And you've still not picked it up to this day, so I don't know what the fucking hell.
Mate, Discovery is a big part of the game for me, mate. Discovery. I just feel as if when I go into Monster Hunter and I'm getting led, do you know what I mean? I'm getting led about the levels, and I don't like that, man. I like to just do my own fucking thing, man. You know, and I know how much fucking I need to put into Monster Hunter to actually know what I'm doing, Bobby. You know what I mean?
To be fair, this Monster Hunter was the most accessible one for newcomers.
It was good, mate. I loved it. Mate, see some of the shit that happened in Monster Hunter, mate. I'd quite happily jump about in there, mate, and jump about and fucking hit things and use constantly doing it, because see the shit that happens, man, you're walking about, big ass monster jumps out of the ocean, he starts fighting another cunt that flies in. It is spectacular gaming at its best, man.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
very
there's two games already that have like brought the old school feeling of gaming back to the fucking table, which is Monster Hunter and God of War. Like, for years we've had that fucking missing. Like, we've just had games coming out, pishy fucking AAA games that are just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste of like
That's
the old
true,
fucking
man.
one before it, or you know what I mean? And nothing original. Whereas God of War, everyone's worried about it being switched up and fucking going into that perspective, but it actually made the game better. It put you in his shoes. You know what I mean? Rather than that top-down fucking, that was good in the day, and that was epic. But this actually brought you closer to the fucking combat and closer to the
Exactly, mate.
chaos. You know what I mean?
Aye, man. The choices they made with the fucking views for God of War and all that, that's revolutionary, mate. It's gonna be the shit for the next
Yeah,
generation, the next
there's a
consoles.
lot of games that have got
That'll
to
be
step
like
up
standard.
now. Yeah,
They'll never
but
be able
yeah,
to rival that story, probably, but I mean, the gameplay
no
needs
good.
to be at least fucking met or equaled in the next 4 years, you know what I mean? Which is
That's got to be it's
generational.
got to be hard for any company to do now. It's
It
got to be
really
really hard.
is. Really, really is, man.
And what was we saying not long ago? What was that game? Fucking something we was playing, and we said, "I'm sorry, but after playing God of War Combat, we can just not get into this game. Like, I cannot
Aye.
do it." And I
It
don't
was
know what was it we talked
Darksiders,
about. Was it?
man. I'm trying to play Battle through Darksiders and I can't do it, man.
Oh yeah, you can't do it now, can you? That was it. Yeah, that was the one.
I really wanted to
Yeah.
play the games because I really like the story, but there's hundreds of shit gameplay in between, man. It's just repetitive. It's no shit. It's just really
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
repetitive.
about.
You know what I
These
mean?
games that were reeled out over the years that are just repetitive bullshit, and then you've
Yeah,
got
man.
God of War drops, redefines combat, redefines the whole fucking genre, and then
The
you go
end
back to
game
an
in
old
that
game and you
man.
can't do it. You can't do it. You can't play one of the old games now.
No, that's it, mate. That's why I think things like Mario are immortal. You go back to Mario, play level 1-1 Mario Brothers. It's the same the days you played it in 1980 and it's still cool as fuck. And all you need is two
Yeah.
buttons, man, and a joystick. Mate, you don't even need that, you need your Wii phone, mate. It's never as good in the phone, but you know what I mean, man? It's just that simple, addiction. I'm wrapped in there.
Mm. Yeah, that's it.
But we've been talking a lot of pish, man, and this is Drunken Kelts podcast. We need to say who we're sponsored by. Absolutely fucking nobody. But so we'll move on to our second topic of the night, which is, but what were you looking forward to? What were you looking forward to getting released in this year, man? I know there's one big ass bastard I can think of, but man, I'm fucking scared, man. It's not much I'm looking forward to,
Should we
man.
talk about the obvious? Should we talk about the obvious, which is obviously
Hit
fucking
the obvious
Red
out
Dead 2.
first, mate. We may as well.
Obviously, Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption is the only saviour this year for me personally, mate. The chance to
Well-
play poker, go fishing with your mates online, this is what I'm looking for right now. I know the story, the campaign's gonna be fucking minted already, but all I want is an online fucking place I can hang with my mates and play shit like this, man. So I'm down, man. How you feeling about
Yeah,
it?
definitely. Yeah, just there's not a lot you can say. I mean, there's only been that recent gameplay trailer, hasn't they, released that's actually shown us a lot of stuff.
No,
Well,
but are
just
you
with that
interested
kind of
in the
game-
single player campaign in it, man?
Well, I'm interested in all of it as a whole, man. Just everything. Yeah.
I'm really interested in the story. Apparently, I like how they're going back to one character. No GTA 5, is it? Where you could switch. The
Yeah.
last one, man, you could switch. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that they brought that into GTA. I don't think they should. It wouldn't be right to start taking it into other games. Like, I know it's Rockstar, but don't start
it's a
taking
different
that formula
franchise,
into
Red
your-
Dead.
into your other- don't take it
Yeah,
into your
but there
other
was lots of
franchises.
people saying that, man. There was lots of speculation about that beforehand. Probably, mate. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, we're going to get more than 3 characters this time," and I hated that. It dilutes the shit. It fucking detaches you for the dude, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, it was cool. It was good to be able to switch, but it kind of like you say, it shifted your focus from that one character and kind of took you out of the game a little bit.
Exactly.
Like, and yet you had to get to know 3 characters, which is fair enough, yeah. But I kind of like focusing on one person when I'm playing that kind of game. And just getting to know that person.
But no, even that, Bobby. Let's be honest here, man. You're the man that put me on to, is it Final Fantasy X? You're the main character, but you're also getting to know your party members. Like, that shit GTA done wasn't even like that, do you know what I mean? They're not even your party members, you're just switching in and out, you're playing different perspectives, trying to get you switching. One means you're a guy for the hood, next time you're a white guy for the suburbs, next time you're a fucking mentalist, you know what I mean? You should have been picked in when you was 3.
Fucking motherfucker.
Exactly, man. I mean, it's a total fuck up, man. No, I mean, I respect what they've done with that shit, but in Red Dead, I think they're going to be a lot more sensible.
Yeah, they need to be more focused, definitely. It's a kind of a Western kind of story needs to be like that, I think. You need one person you need to focus on, that's your hero sort of thing.
Yeah, mate. And that's what it was, that was probably the most happy thing I'd heard. But I mean, Red Dead, apart from that, sorry, dude. I know I'm talking an awful lot, but fucking poker, mate. Being able to play poker, and it looks like you can go fishing with your friends. Looks like you can go fishing with your friends, man.
Yeah. You're just excited about fucking poker and fishing.
Mate, fuck everything, mate. I don't care about the story. I don't care who character we are. If I can fucking play... Remember Liar's Dice? Did you ever play Liar's Dice online?
What, on Red Dead?
On Red Dead, yes. On the 360. Liar's Dice.
Now.
Mate, it was amazing. It was actually DLC you had to buy at the time, man. I'm not sure if Liar's Dice was DLC you had to buy, but the poker certainly was. We used to play poker, that was our main games. Do you know what I mean? It was so good. So
good. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
But okay, so enough of fucking Red Dead, mate. What else are we looking forward to? What's the people no that's coming out, mate? You actually, wait, in fact, let's keep it the popular shit. You were telling me you were actually a wee bit excited for Call of Duty?
God, you have to get this on record, mate. Fucking hell. Yeah.
I'm a wee bit excited for Call of Duty also.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, I'm one of these that doesn't agree with this running around like the fucking headless chicken and just shooting people. Because obviously being into RPGs, I like a bit more depth in my games. But so I've never
were
really,
actually talking about your favourite shooter, and that was
Crisis 2.
Yes, which I'm into. But continue.
Yeah, but see, I've not bought a Call of Duty since like Call of Duty 2, I think it was, back on PlayStation 1, I think it was, or PS2, I can't remember which one it was on there.
Right, honestly, man.
That's the last time I bought them, like, back when it was just like, you know, no multiplayer.
So you've just totally avoided the fucking everything, basically, because that was basically when it started getting popular.
No, we know when it all started blowing up and going into multiplayer. I never even touched it, mate, never touched it.
I remember, was it Call of Duty World War 2? It was, wasn't it? That was it. Then you could drive that Jeep across the bridge and all that.
World War 2 is the one that's just the latest one, isn't it? So I
probably is. There's so many of them. But I respect that, Bobby, man. I mean, I get sucked right in, you know. COD. I used to play COD in the PC and then went to my consoles on it, man. I was like, wow, man, yes, let's do it.
Yeah, see, I never really got into it. I saw videos and things and just thought it was just weird for me. And I'm like I said to you, I'm more of a hero-based kind of shooter, like Overwatch, your Paladins, that kind of stuff. I like that because you've got more tactics with the battles and the fights and the gunfights and what have you. I just don't like this fucking running around first person to see basically wins the fight. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. There's no tactics in that. It's just luck. It's like if you see him first, he's gonna die. If he sees you first, you're gonna die. And then the spawns and the whole spawn thing, it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, you could spawn right next to someone and they'd just shoot you dead, and then the spawn trap you. And I just started thinking, what is the point? What's the point?
Mate,
where's the gameplay in that?
Who's not had a game where you get totally swamped in?
Yeah, I've had that, yeah. It was some kind of control fucking some area or something. And I remember it just recently because, you know, Black Ops 3 was fucking free. That's the only reason I picked it up.
Yeah, mate, and when you're in the games, it's no fun.
Within my first few games, I can't remember what mode it was now, but it was on Nuketown, and the opposition team had just completely trapped us in the spawn. There was nothing we could do. Every time we spawned, we died. Literally within a second, probably less than a second.
Nuketown's infamous for that, man. There's a few COD maps that do the same.
It's alright, they might get an erection because they're doing it or something, but like, where's the gameplay in that? Are you still there, man? Seem to have lost the Baltic. Intermission time, Baltic's having a piss.
Yo, Bobby boy, man, sorry about that. My shit just cut out there. You alright?
Yeah, I just said intermission, Baltic's having a piss.
Exactly, mate.
I guess that's what you were doing.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. There's no fucking gameplay involved in these. And the thing that's like got me with this new one is, you know, longer kill times, a bit more tactical gameplay involved because of armor and stuff. But then you've got everyone moaning about it. You know, all these
it's always the vocal few, mate, that moan. You know, cunts are going to get used to it. Cunts are going to get into it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's
going to be the best-selling game of the year. Even if they just released it with a bunch of fucking shit pixels jumping about, shooting shit at other shit pixels, they're still going to be the best-selling game of the year, just because it's called Call of Duty.
Yeah, but the thing, like, what I'm worried about is, depending on how the next beta plays out, is whether I'll get it or not. Because you've got all these regulars, the COD Massive. I'm just calling them COD Massive for now. The kids and the fucking the young ones that have been playing it for years, and they just love this running around like a fucking chicken, shooting people and getting away with
dissing me because I like to double jump. I like to double jump.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too bothered about that either. I mean,
no, I know what you mean. No, I know exactly what you mean, man.
Yeah, it's dead cheap sometimes. You just feel
it's total man. Cunts running up about fucking ceilings, glitching games and shit. Even no glitching.
But it's just like whether.
No, it's good to have a grounded. Can we even use the fucking Activision slogan, "The boots in the ground game"? It's good to have that. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes.
It made me laugh when they were advertising that fucking. What was it? Which one was it? The first one they did, was it? Not World War II, the one before that. Yeah, they was like advertising it as if that's a new thing, like that's a groundbreaking fucking gameplay mechanic. Oh, you can just walk on and run on the ground.
Like you don't usually have your boots in the ground, man.
Yeah, it just fucking made me laugh, that did. This new one, I'm hoping they keep with what they've just brought out and not fucking cater to these that are moaning about it, because if they do cater to them and change it, I'll not be buying it. Where if they keep to this formula that they've been going with, I might actually pick it up for the first time ever. So we'll see.
And we will see, man. Well, just to let people know, I'm actually racing live now for the first time since we've started broadcasting. I've already fucked it up. But We were talking about the games we're looking forward to this year, and one of the games I'm looking forward to, maybe a bit less now after playing Assassin's Creed Origins, is Assassin's Creed, what's it called, Sparta?
No, it's called... Oh, I don't know. It's not that, it's something else.
But it's no Origins, it's Assassin's Creed fucking 300, we shall not move, pish.
The 300 edition, yeah.
Basically it's that, innit? You know?
Yeah.
And I was right in it, mate, but man, see that combat, you warned me about this, Bulby, the combat in Origins.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I think it's better than the Arkham style fucking just mashing.
See, I know you think that, man, but I like that shit, man. I like being overpowered.
Yeah, I liked it as well, but the thing is, they reiterated it year after year after year after year, and it just got boring. I think they've done the right thing and switched it up in Origins. I think they did a good thing. It
definitely became press one button and kill everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that at the beginning of the game, man. Assassin's Creed 1, it wasn't like that, man.
The earlier games were, I think, did it better.
A lot harder.
And just got carried away with it. Yeah, just got carried away
and they emphasised the stealth a lot more, which I think the new game does. Well, sorry, the new game. I'm talking about Origins. I think that emphasises stealth a lot more because you can't take on 4 guys in a row. Do you know what I mean? Especially, well, no, at the early game anyway. Do you know what I mean? They can't so fuck you up, man. And I had the misfortune of walking into a place with a couple of guys with red skulls, mate. Try to take them on, they hit me once and I die instantly. I'm like, what the fuck's this shit?
I think the combat's good. It's the going, if I can use this like it's been overused like fuck, but they're going down like the Dark Souls route of combat.
They really are though. They really are, but
they've gone down that route, but they've still made it boring because what they've done is just give one particular weapon a moveset and that's it. You can literally do every move that a weapon does within the first 5 seconds of using it.
Yep, and they've no added no finesse to it, mate.
Yeah.
There's no finesse to it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Dark Souls has got utter finesse in every fucking stroke you kill a cunt with. Bloodborne and that. See this shit, man, it just doesn't feel the same.
That's what I'm saying, it's if you could unlock moves or learn new moves and stuff like that, I think it would be good, but just not, they're not put that in it. Not to ruin it or anything, but like, once you've got this particular weapon, you learn it for 5 minutes and that's it, that's all you're ever going to get.
It really is, man, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I like doing the executions to the cunts. You know, you do it with the axe, you do it with the spear, you do it with the sword, but then you do it with the axe, you do it with the spear, you do it with the sword, do it again and again and again, and in a game that's fucking going to take you 100 hours, you know, that gets sickening, man. And the thing is...
you do unlock, I'll say, just to correct myself.
Yeah, no, tell me, man.
Just like, you do unlock a few new, like, on the skill tree, you do unlock
execution
things that enhance things. Yeah, you unlock some things that enhance things and add a few new abilities, if you like, but the base moveset of the weapon never really changes. You know, once you've got it up, and that's it. And that's what does my head in with it.
I mean,
there's a lot more moves with the bow and arrow. Like there's a lot like new things you learn with the bow and arrow, I think, than there is with the base weapon. But you don't.
But it's all pish, man. Let's be honest. It's all pish. It's all like hold left. You can either hit a kind of long target, or you've got a wee machine gun at fucking the nearest target. That's what it boils down to, man.
Yeah,
and
like
with the perk you buy after playing it with a wee bit, it just makes you able to do that. Do you know what I mean, man? It's just shit like that makes the combat cheap, Bulby, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. It kind of basically what you do when you progress in the skill tree on Assassin's Creed Origins is you're just making the game easy mode. That's all you're doing.
Aye, mate, that's a good way. I've never heard of that, but that's a good way to fucking
Yeah, the
think
more
of
you
it.
progress to the skill tree, the more it goes into easy mode. That's all it does.
Yeah, so
It shouldn't be like that.
wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you should feel like a badass, but
You
it shouldn't
should.
just make the game easy mode.
Mate, the best Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed fucking 2. And then the one
Do you know
straight
which one
after
I
that.
thought? I think Brotherhood was like one of the best ones.
Well,
You know when you could
Assassin's Creed
call
2,
in.
then the one straight after that. Was that no Brotherhood? Because that's
I
when they
don't know.
refined the
It could be.
formula, mate, and it was Ezio. Do you know what I mean? It was
I think
fucking.
it's the one where you used to be able to call in like you had like a brotherhood. I don't know how to call it, but
Assassin's
yeah, you
Creed
had like a
Brotherhood.
brotherhood. You could
No, I think
you
that was
could
a
call
third
them
one,
in.
man. You called cunts in
Yeah.
me, aye. You
Call them
like
in, and
that shit,
I
mate?
thought the
That
things
just
they
made.
did was I thought it was cool. I thought it felt like
It
like
was,
badass
man.
because you was commanding people to come in, help you out, and cause a load of shit. You know what I mean? I thought it was sick. That's just my
Oh, it
opinion.
was amazing as fuck, but it made things easy as fuck, though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
well,
and
to
that's
be
what
fair, I don't
people
think any of
complained
the-
about again and again. They complained, oh, Assassin's Creed is too easy. It's too easy for us to batter cunts. And that's what I hate why they've reversed it now. It's harder to batter cunts. I loved it when it was easy to batter cunts. I loved it just walking into fucking a square with 20 cunts and going, come at me, dog. I'll just press triangle and
Yeah, like
fucking
I say,
counter your move and fucking chop you in the neck, man. I love that shit.
Yeah, I think it was good, but like I said, I think they played that card too many times in a row.
They
It
did.
just got
I
boring.
will.
think
No,
obviously-
I'll agree with
obviously
you
it
in that,
feels good.
Bobby. They did it too many times,
Yeah.
aye.
Obviously, it feels good to fucking kick 20 people's ass, right, and not flinch. That feels good, but when you do it so many times after so many different games and it just carries on
Yeah.
that same formula,
Yeah.
it starts getting a bit like, oh, I'm bored of this.
No, that's right, mate. And now do you know how the new one they kind of ramped it the other way? But as you say, there's cheaty ways to get run it, mate. You just pick a weapon, spam that weapon, bang, 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 boom, done it.
Yeah, once you unlock, like I say, the skill tree, you unlock more things. It just makes it easy mode, like. You don't so
But
much
it's
feel
still
like
worth
badass, you
playing,
just feel
isn't
like
it,
you're
man? I
cheating.
mean, it's an amazing world to immerse yourself
Yeah, it's
in
still
that
good.
shit.
It's still good. I'm not going to deny it's a good game. It's just that I don't know. It's the scale of it as well. I don't. I think they need to tone it down. They don't need to go that ridiculously big. It's like sometimes you just can't wrap your head around.
They could have done with half the size and maybe double the
Yeah, just
content.
half the size and just make that.
That's
the
what
half
I'm
the size
hoping
more
for the
dense.
next Red Dead, mate, Redemption, mate. That's what I'm hoping for. Do you know what I mean, man?
Just make things a hell of a lot more dense. Like fill
man.
that half an area rather than make the map twice as big and just have it like massive areas with nothing. You just like running across desert of nothing for like
Exactly.
5 minutes.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
There's no need. Yeah, we get that you want to see like the scale of a map is like fucking awe-inspiring and like you're like, oh my god, look how big this is. Yeah, we get that, but we've seen that so many times over the years now.
Here, Bobby, we set out with a mission, right? We set out with a mission. You talk about games we've liked this year, games we're looking forward to. We've talked a load of shit about old consoles, new consoles, games and games. But there must be one, right? I just want, before we sign off on this, our first official Drunken Kelt podcast, before we sign off on this, I want to know what game, apart from Red Dead, are you looking forward to before Christmas from now? What's your main game you're looking forward to?
Well, for me, you know what it's going to be for me, mate. Fucking Spider-Man, because I'm a Marvel fanatic.
Spider-Man. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to be shy and fucking agree with Bobby on that, because Spider-Man is a game I'm playing, even though I know it's a single-player game. Even though I know it's fucking thingy, I just know it's going to be amazing. Same with Red Dead. I'm buying Red Dead, even if it was a single player. But no, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's an essential in my book, man. And it's what is it? It's October. It's not the 13th, is it?
I think it's October, yeah.
It is
I'm not sure the
October,
date.
man. Maybe 28th, actually. 28th of October, I think, is it, mate? But, mate, yes. Fucking Spider-Man. Have you seen any of the fucking previews yet, mate? Oh my god, man.
Yeah,
Did
I've
you
seen
play
some.
any of the old games, Bobby?
I used, you know, when they first started bringing them out, and I think they were brilliant. I think they were really good. Like for the first, I don't know how many they did
I
now,
mean,
but
I
I
played the
remember
old
playing at least three or
PSP games
four.
and that, man.
Yeah, I remember playing at least 3 or 4, like one
No,
after
I
the
mean, there
other,
was
like,
all sorts of
and they were
different
fucking awesome.
Spider-Man games.
Yeah, but then I don't
Say
know
the
what
best
happened. That they
one.
kind of lost their way.
Oh, they definitely did. See, the best one I ever played though was on the Dreamcast. I don't know what it was called, but it was the best fucking Spider-Man ever. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about since PlayStation 2. Like, I know there's been older Spider-Man games and stuff like, you know, the side-scrolling Spider-Man games and stuff like that. But I'm talking about, you know, since the first.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, man. Off the web swinging doesn't look good. It's no good. Mhm. Mm. Exactly, mate. That exactly. I love it, man. Love it. Well, end of the day is Drunken Kelts. We're the motherfuckers for the win. Get us followed. Get us on Patreon. That shit's happening. We will supply the goodness if you supply the realness. It's good night for me, and it's good night for. And it's good night for me. Bobby boy, we fucking repped it. Repped the city. As always. As always we do. Imagine I was drinking sherry. I had one too many sherries. Anyway, Drunken Kelts, you know who it is. You know who it is. Catch you boys later. Ciao.